After a few nights ago where the Toronto Maple Leafs blew a 5-1 lead to the Florida Panthers and lost 7-6 in overtime, they head to Dallas, and a team who's really fighting for playoff spots and really fighting for their playoff lives are the Dallas Stars. And the Leafs go in there. They dominate for the most part. They just can't find a way to beat Scott Wedgwood. However, they win it 4-3 in overtime. And with the win, the Leafs are now 46-19-6 on the season. But the bigger story in this game, Auston Matthews scores number 55 and number 56. But number 55 to pass Rick Vaive, and he's the single-season franchise leader in goals. It's incredible stuff, and he's just going to continue to build on this record for the rest of the season. Heck, there's still 11 games to go. It's insane. He only needs 4 to get 60. He's probably going to do it. It's incredible stuff that we're witnessing for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and it's wild because everyone's starting to get angry. It's crazy stuff, but that's us Leaf fans because we're so upset all the time, and it's just the way it is. Let's talk about this game, though. First period, 7:28 in, right? Let's talk about this. They come down with a chance, and a guy crashes the net, literally crashes the net, takes out Campbell and the net, but the Leafs come back the other way. The play does not stop. I don't know if the rule is that if they have possession, they have a chance to score, and they can't because of that. Well, the Leafs took possession right away and were going down the other way, so there was no whistle. They reset the net, not a big deal. The Leafs come down, and Willie Nylander fires one low far side on Scott Wedgwood, goes off the post and in, and the Leafs take a 1-0 lead. Nylander from Holland Mikheyev at 7:28 of the first period. Great stuff. Problem though, just over 2 minutes after that, Tyler Seguin finishes off a flipping pinball machine goal as it goes past Jack Campbell, and we're tied at 1. And after one period of play, shots are 15-7 in favor of the Leafs. And it's a 1-1 hockey game. But in that second period, the Leafs come out, they flat out dominate. I mean, chance after chance after chance. Things are squeaking through Wedgwood like crazy. They're just not crossing the goal line. But then late in the period, Leafs get a power play, and Giordano dishes with Matthews once, misses it, but he gets back at the point again. And Gio walking down the center of the ice, and he lays it on a platter for Matthews. It was a hard enough pass that Scott Wedgwood could not react in time. And Matthews with the one-timer blasts it. Beautiful shot. Short side on Scott Wedgwood, and the Leafs grab the lead back 2-1. But more importantly, goal number 55 for Auston Matthews, passing Rick Vaive's record. Giordano and Tavares grab assist in the goal at 18:58. Leaf fans, we are literally witnessing greatness with Auston Matthews. Enjoy it. Like, did the Leafs play a picture-perfect game tonight? No, but have we learned about this team that nothing is going to be picture-perfect? You're going to get a few games here and there where they play fantastic like they did against Tampa, but not every game's going to be perfect. Enjoy it, especially watching Auston Matthews have a career season that who knows if he'll get to again. I mean, you never know with his talent, his age. I mean, why not? But he's playing ridiculous. And the Leafs, with that late second period goal, have the 2-1 lead going into the third period. In that third period, John Klingberg, I believe, was on a power play. It could be, no, they were 0-for-2 on the power play, so it was not on the power play. But he gets the one-timer short side on Jack Campbell. You can't blame Jack for that. Defense left him back door. And Klingberg's a good shot. And at 5:43 of the third period, we're tied again. Great. However, I didn't write the time down to the Riley goal. Okay, well, anyways, improvisation. Mitch Marner gets the puck back at the point, and you see Bunting, or is it Matthews, going in the center of the ice, and you're thinking, okay, he's going to look for that one-timer. Meanwhile, Morgan Riley is around where Auston Matthews got that second goal, and Marner lays a beautiful pass on a platter, and that shot by Morgan Riley, a one-timer shot, goes up over the shoulder of Scott Wedgwood and into the corner. Woo, what a shot from Mo. And the Leafs grab the lead back. It's now 3-2. Riley from Bunting and Marner. However, with under 3 to play, a point shot from Ryan Suter, a perfect deflection from Joe Pavelski. And we're tied again at 3. And go to overtime, the Leafs get a point, and I'm like, you know what, the way the Leafs have been playing, the misery of the Florida Panthers game, I'm like, it wouldn't surprise me if they lose this game. And it's sad to think that as a Leaf fan. However, we forget we have Auston Matthews. Willie Nylander gets across the blue line, drops it off for Matthews, spins off for a line change. Matthews like, Okay, well, Mitch is coming on the ice. Let me take a second here. He spins back into his own zone and then sees Tyler Seguin basically playing defense. And once Matthews picks up speed past the middle red line, and sees Seguin turn around to skate forwards towards the net, knowing he's going to get beat, Matthews is like licking his chops and is like, I'm just going to attack this guy. He's not a defenseman who's skating backwards. He's not moving very quick. I'm going to beat him. And he does. He just flies into the offensive zone. Strong move to the front of the net. He goes around Wedgwood and into the back of the net for the overtime winner. And the Leafs win it 4-3, and Auston Matthews gets goal number 56 on the season. And I'll say it again, Leaf fans. We are literally witnessing greatness from Auston Matthews. And it's another crazy thing that I want to touch on. We yell at this Leaf team. I mean, I do, you guys do, everyone does. But they're 5 points up on Tampa and Boston. 5. They have one game in hand because of tonight's game. They didn't play today. But going against today, the Leafs had a 3-point lead on both teams. And Boston and Tampa play each other tomorrow. So one team's going to lose. Leaf fans, we are, as of right now, the Leafs have home ice in the first round by like 5 points. I didn't even realize it until I looked at the standings. And I'm like, wait, what? It's because we're too busy yelling at the team because we think they're terrible. Yet they're 46-19-6, and they have like one of the best records they've ever had at this point in the season. And it's just like, oh my God. And they're 5 points up on Tampa and Boston. It's wild stuff. It really, really is. By the way, the Matthews goal was assisted by Brody and Nylander at 2:09 of the overtime period. And shots on goal in the second period, guys, were 17-4. I said they dominated. They dominated. Shots on goal in the third period were 6 apiece, and 3-1 Leafs in overtime. Shots on goal for the game, 41-18. Insane. You can't blame Jack for really any of the goals. And that first goal, like I said, was like a little pinball machine. It's bouncing everywhere. The second goal, beautiful one-timer, far side. It might have been a defensive breakdown. I'd have to look at it again. And the Pavelski goal, maybe not strong enough in front, but it was just an incredible deflection from Pavelski to get it just past the glove of Jack Campbell. So it is what it is. There are 3 goals and 18 shots for Jack. Power play Leafs were 1 for 3 in their power play. Obviously, Auston Matthews, 55th of the season. And Dallas going 0 for 2 on their power plays. Auston Matthews with 2 goals in the game, goal number 55 and 56. Willie Nylander with a goal and an assist in the game. And with 11 games to go, my question to you guys is this. I saw recently that, Alex Ovechkin scored 65 goals in this. You think it's doable? 11 games to go. He needs 9 goals to tie that 65-goal Ovechkin. I mean, I doubt it, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if it does. All I want is for him to score 60 and for the Leafs to get home ice in the first round. That's all I want. And as of right now, they're on pace for both. They just got to win hockey games. And the scary thing now is the next game for the Buds is on Saturday night. It's a 7 o'clock puck drop as the Leafs host the Montreal Canadiens. And the reason I say it's a scary thing because they play down to their opponents quite a bit. And Dallas is a good team, ladies and gentlemen, so they beat them down tonight. Montreal, 7 o'clock at home. You get 2 points. You're putting yourself in a good spot. You got to keep going, keep putting the foot down. One step at a time. And Leaf fans, the boys just went, 3-0-1 on this trip where you played Philly, Tampa, Florida, and Dallas. 3 of those teams are in the playoffs. One team, you got to point out of the Florida game, was the best team in the NHL. One of the best teams in the NHL. Tampa is going to be a playoff team, back-to-back Cup champions. Dallas is in the playoff spot, I believe. Philly's garbage, but he was on the road. And you got the job done. I mean, they did a great job. As much as, we're pulling our hair out half the time with this team, they're going out there getting points, going out there and getting W's. So I'll take it. And I'll move on. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and are jacked up to literally just having Auston Matthews as a Toronto Maple Leaf, smack that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys not already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video? thoughts on the game tonight, your thoughts on Auston Matthews. Go nuts in the comments below for Auston Matthews. Twitter link is down below, so follow up, send me a DM, all that great stuff. The Instagram link is also down below, so follow up there if you guys have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys Jays edition tomorrow night. Game 1 of 162. Jays host the Texas Rangers. John Gray, Jose Barrios is the pitching matchup there tomorrow night at Rogers Center. I will be at that game, and I am jacked up. I'll be there all weekend. Can't wait. 7:07 first pitch there. As for the Raptors, they take on the Houston Rockets tomorrow night at Scotiabank Arena. It's going to be a wild night downtown in Toronto. You got the Raptors playing, and you have the Jays playing their home opener. It's going to be crazy. Raptors hosting the Rockets, 7:30 tip-off there, looking to lock up the number 5 seed in the Eastern Conference. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, they look to continue their winning ways. They had a tough loss against Florida. They got a point, though. Come back here, get 2 points on the road. Then they come back home on Saturday, taking on the Montreal Canadiens. It's a 7 o'clock puck drop there, right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the game tonight. We'll talk to you guys then.